Hello again, champs. How are you? Welcome to today's class. And this is our physical health education class with Miss Anne Okara. Hello again. Today we're going to be learning about hockey. Remember that in physical health education classes, we're going to be learning about games and sports. The last time we learned about football, and today we're going to be learning about hockey. Now, hockey is also a wonderful sport. Okay, every sport is interesting, every sport is unique. Okay, now let's see what we're going to be learning. We're going to learn what hockey is. We're going to learn the necessary skills required for hockey, and we are going to learn the equipments that are used in hockey. So, what is hockey? Hockey is also a team sport, okay? I want you to get like every sport you need team. You cannot do it on your own, okay? You need to have players alongside with you. So, hockey is a team sport that is also played between two teams of 11 players. So, who can tell me a game that also has two teams of 11 players each? Beautiful football, and we learned about that in the last class. So you can see that hockey also involves two teams with 11 players for team A, 11 players for team B. But the difference is this: in football, they make use of what? Their feet. It's in the name football. In hockey, they make use of what? Sticks and the ball. Okay, now you have two types of hockey. You have the field hockey, which is played on grass or on a ground. But then you also have ice hockey. Ice is played, you know what they call ice? Places that it snows. So ice hockey is played on an ice. They wear their what? Skating shoes. They are skaters. While field hockey, they wear boots, just like footballers wear boots. So hockey is a team sport that is played between two teams of 11 players. They make use of stick, balls, and there's also a goal post in hockey. Okay. Now the objective of hockey is also to score more goals than your opponents. And how do you score these goals? By hitting the ball, pushing the ball, or flicking the ball into the what opponent's goal post. So team A, you have to try and kick the ball, hit the ball, or flick the ball into team B's goal post, and then you score a goal. Now, the history of hockey. Hockey is an ancient game. It is played with a hockey stick and a ball. We have mentioned that. So you can see your hockey stick. They don't use their feet or their hand. They hold a stick in their hand and then they have a very unique ball. The ball is small and hard. Okay. So hockey was played in Ireland in the year 1272 BC. And during BC means before Christ. Okay. And during 600 BC in ancient Greece. Now, there are various variations of hockey, like I said. You have field hockey, you have ice hockey, sledge hockey, roller hockey, street hockey, and so on. So you have different types of hockey. Now, field hockey is the most common, okay? Ice hockey is mostly played in Canada and the United States of the northern part of the United States, and that's because of the cold weather, the kind of weather they have over there. So they do ice hockey. Okay. Now, general rules in hockey. Just like you have rules in football, you also have rules in hockey. Rules are there for safety. So the first thing is to do what? Check your safety gear. Make sure that what is meant to protect you, make sure that there is no wear, there is no tear. Make sure that it's in good condition so that it can indeed protect you and keep you safe. Then your helmet should be your size. Don't go and wear a helmet that is bigger than your head. And when you're trying to play, it keeps falling over. Or a helmet that is too small and then you have to try and be adjusting so it doesn't choke you. It distracts you from the game. So the helmet should be your exact size. It should not be falling over your head, covering your eyes, and it should not be too tight that it's choking you. Okay, it has to fit perfectly. Then you need to have a full face mask that will protect your face and your eyes. So your helmet, you can see this picture here. The helmet has to have that protection, covering your eyes and protecting your face. Then they also use what they call a mouth guard to protect their teeth and then their jaw. Then you have your shoulder, chest, and elbow, your legs, knee, and shin pad. So there's protection for your shoulder, protection for your chest, protection for your elbow, protection for your leg, your knee, and your shin. Okay, so these things are padded gloves. So they are supposed to protect you. Okay, then you have your ice skates if you are playing ice hockey. You have your ice skates which you're supposed to wear. Then if you are playing field hockey, you should wear your boots to protect your feet. So those are some rules. So when you can follow all these rules, you are good to play hockey. Now, basic skills in hockey. Just like in football, you need to have some skills. In hockey, you also require some skills to be able to play very good, excellent hockey. The first one is stick handling. You need to know how to handle the stick. Not that you are playing and then you want to hit and then instead of hitting the ball, you fling the stick out of your hand. You'll be a terrible player. Your teammates will hate you. So you need to learn how to handle the stick. Okay, how to move the stick fast, how to make sure that the stick doesn't fall out of your hand. You also need to learn ball control. You're not using your hand, you're not using your feet, so you need to learn how to hold that stick very well and how to use the stick to hit the ball. Okay, how to use the stick to collect ball, how to use the stick to dribble. You understand how to use the stick to pass the ball. Beautiful. Then we mentioned that so you need to learn how to, handle the stick, how to control the ball using the stick, how to pass the ball using the stick, how to dribble using the stick. And we have some equipment needed in hockey, such as number one, you need to have a stick. That is what makes hockey hockey. They also play with a ball, just that the size of the ball is smaller. But what makes hockey hockey is what the use of a hockey stick. So the first equipment needed in hockey is what? The stick. The second equipment is the ball. So the ball is a hard ball, but it's small. Okay, and then you need to also have goal posts. If not, how are you going to know where to that you've scored a goal? So you need to have a goal post. Then you need to have your protective gear. So that is all about hockey. So hockey is a team of 11 players. So two teams of 11 players. Then you have different protection. You have different types of hockey: field hockey, ice hockey, street hockey, roller hockey, and so on and so forth. Then you also have safety rules in hockey, such as your helmet should be your size. You can see this is a full kit. There's protection for your knee, your feet, your elbow, your shoulder, your chest, your eyes, your mouth. So many protections, okay? Because it can be a very, very rough game and fast. Then you need to have some skills such as how to control the stick, to pass the ball using the stick, dribble the ball using the stick, and score goals using the stick. Then you also have equipment that in hockey, such as your hockey stick, the ball, the goal post, and all of your protective wears. So we have come to the end of today's class. Thank you. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.